environmental regulators in China receive more than 10,000 complaints about the environment from citizens every year. Well, the environment is becoming a very, very humongous problem in China. And this affects the country and the government itself. So do recent environmental complaints in China present more of an opportunity or threat to the stability of China's central government? Well, first of all, I'd like to define that, in my opinion, stability is the power to solve problems. Stability is how a person can use their power to prevent troubles from arising, to keep themselves stable, to in control of the situation. So I believe that it's an opportunity to China's central government because, well, they can find the problems that are causing the environment from these complaints. And in the perspective of a developing country like China, these complaints are essential to their community. Well, the significance of this topic is that China is one of the biggest and most influential countries in the world. If their environment goes into trouble and they're unable to solve it, then what will happen to the rest of the world? What will happen to the vast population in China? So if the government were to go unstable, the rest of the world will be in chaos. We would go not only into an economic downturn or into perhaps even a war with each other. So as a citizen of a country, even if I am a child, the citizens are the people who care the most about their country. Governments may become corrupt, and governments may care about more to their benefits than about the benefits of people and the society. However, citizens are the ones who are truly loving of their country. So as a citizen, I think it is my duty and the duty of people in China, so that we can, as citizens are the main reason that the government can thrive. So, first of all, the complaints for the citizens are essential to China, because they are able to complain to the regulators about problems that the government is not aware of. According to Journal of Current China Affairs 2011, prescriptive regulators combined with stakeholder participation are particularly essential for developing countries like China, where monitoring capabilities are usually insufficient. So, well, it's basically saying that since China is a developing country, it is unable to monitor all the areas of all the provinces and all the cities. So they have to rely on citizen complaints to find out if there are any environmental problems in the area or troubles in the environment such as that. Okay, now people may argue that, well, citizen complaints are not effective, and that there may be, because there are many differences in demographical characteristics, such as high and low education. So this is from a report from Wiersnick and Raymond in 2007, that citizens with different education levels may not possibly be able to determine whether the problems that are occurring in the environment are hazardous, or if they're just, or not. So another research from Dags, Gupta, and Wheeler in 1996 are arguing that citizens are not directly associated with environmental violations, and they lack the knowledge to determine which are real hazards. So, well, this can be an argument. However, citizens are think about it this way. If none of the citizens were able to complain to the country about what is happening, even if some of their complaints may be, well, perhaps inaccurate, and if they are of no use to the country, would you rather have no complaints at all, or some complaints that are accurate and are able to help the country monitor illegal emissions? So citizens complaints are able to target illegal emissions and pollution in area, because this is from a report from Huang and Miller in 2006. They say that for example, if a company is illegally polluting, the government's monitoring systems aren't as good and they aren't able to track these pollution problems. But these problems are transparent to the citizens. They are able to see it because it's in their own neighborhood. And if they are able to complain to the government and that the government may do something about it, this is essential for developing countries like China. So again, the question was, do recent environmental complaints in China provide an opportunity or threat for the stability of the central government? Well, like I said before, this is a very important opportunity for China to find the problems and to be able to solve them. So this ensures the stability of the whole country. Citizens are those who can clearly see what is going on around them, and they are the monitors of a developing world. So, now who wants to live in a world with a messed up environment? Or who wants to live in a world where war can be happening at any time because a large country like China is failing? Of course not. And us citizens are the reason, and the complaints that are given to China are the reason that we can keep China's government stable. You and I can make a difference to the world. Thank you.